just wait for the chart to come up. Okay, so for Libra rising. So for Libra, the third quarter moon square and opposition with Pisces is happening there in the 12th and the 6th house for you. So the 12th house, where that moon is going to be, is very much about our sort of emotional, the moon is about our emotions and internal self and all that, and the 12th house is like our higher self, our consciousness, our mental state, our like higher mind. So it's not those emotions and feelings that are more like, you know, coming from the inner self and like the heart and all that. It's that higher self, that, you know, that channeled energy, that intuition, that God-like energy that we connect to, or universal energy or whatnot. So in that 12th house, it's like, you know, it's in the moon there, it's focusing on making sure that you've probably like got quite good healthy practices there, because if you're not looking after yourself in those ways, then for that Virgo person, the Libra rising person with that Virgo 12th house energy, it can be very debilitating, because it's you know, it's overthinking, and when it becomes overthinking and, you know, that hermit 12th house energy, basically it's can be really depressing, and you can just get stuck in the mind, and it's just hard to get out, because the emotions and the feeling and the overwhelmingness and the overthinking and all that just all ties in together, and it can be hard to like break out of that. So yeah, that's something to like watch out for this week, and you know, to be able to like break free of that and not have that is like one of the most important things for that energy in that sign is meditating, or having something that you can do. Like it could even, like for someone that's a Libra rising person with that Virgo 12th house, and this is like a Virgo rising person too, but that 12th house, it's, you know, when it's more from an unhealthy point of view, you could go into those things where you just shut down from the world, and you go into those Virgo things of like ripping apart a house and reorganizing it, or like cleaning the whole house crazy or something like that. Or it could even be like detoxing your mind or something in some like crazy way, like, oh, I won't even get into it, but yeah, it's something like that, because it's more in the mind in there with that 12th house. So it's like some kind of like you know, something, and like the mind, you know, if it's like being cluttered by too much like of what's going around in it and that, then that can be quite detrimental too, because that 6th house is that sort of like daily routines, where that Pisces energy is that daily routines, that health, that fitness and all that stuff. And if it's like really unbalanced there, and there's not healthy practices, especially that 6th house Pisces there, like I said, it's important to have things like meditation or yoga practices or something there with those, when it is those signs there on that axis, because you need that balance there, because otherwise yeah, you can just have like mental issues and just, and I don't mean like someone's like got mental problems and that, but you know, it's the mental states, like you know, just not being a balance, basically being really unbalanced. So you know, it's not feeling good, not feeling balanced. We can feel a bit erratic, or you know, anxious and nervous with that 12th house Virgo energy. There could just be like super intense anxiety, and when you're not getting at those healthy practices in every day to help balance out that Pisces 6th house energy, then that Virgo overthinking mind can become quite self-sabotaging, I guess. Yeah, so yeah, focusing on those healthy daily routines is like super important right now. And like probably like making sure you're being gentle as well, and tuning into yourself when it comes to those your body in that as well, like not deceiving yourself, and really listening to your body and giving it what it needs and what it wants, and not just thinking it's all going to be okay and you'll work through it, and it's going to be tough and your body's strong and it you know, it'll fight things, whatever. No, you need to look after it and care for it and all that as well. Very true. I've been cleaning everything. Okay, nuts. Okay, so let's move on to Scorpio rising.